Hi, my name is Shane, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Part 15. Now, if you've been enjoying the videos, maybe like, comment, or subscribe. Don't feel obligated, but it does help me combat YouTube's algorithm. Now, let's get to it. We are back, and I am so delighted to be so. Last time on Kingdom Come, we had to pay off all the problems, or we had to do jail work after the brawl at the wedding. We saved Mr. Hans Capon from being hanged, and we made our way to one of the, I can't remember what it is, but it's like an outpost that was overtaken by bandits. Can't remember the name of it, but now we're hopping back into it, and I think we have a sword waiting for us, and potentially some new skills from a swordsmith, or warrior. I've been really jonesing to play this game all this week, but I just, obviously because I record videos for it, I have not done so. Oh, that is way more powerful. Why does the sound so weird? Maybe it's just in my head.
God be with you.
Oh.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Now I know why. Oh! Shit. Ah. So many problems. Sorry. I did not realize that I had my speakers on. So that's probably going to sound a little bizarre for the first minute, and I apologize.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
What was I thinking about?
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. So, it's up to us again.
Wait. I want to get that sword I was promised. Alright. We don't get to do that? Ah, shit. Sorry. I got really thrown off in the first minutes because of the sound being on and sounding weird and blah, blah, blah. Hello.
Torturing people? What have I gotten myself into?
I mean, it does kind of sound like the dickbag deserves it.
Shit.
And it was what they did at the time. I don't think nowadays it'd be good, but at the time, that's what you did. How am I doing on food? I'm fine.
Be that as it may, my nose would surely appreciate it. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
What if the water makes me sick?
Good to see ya.
Greetings.
Oh, God. You go first.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trosky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for? Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding? Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! You'll find out we're made of sterner stuff than those soft-hearted souls from the garrison. A lot sterner. We've been through countless battles and interrogated enough prisoners to know how to loosen their tongues. If you want to try our patience, then go ahead. Stay silent. And you'll see what happens.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
I knew that. I was just seeing if you'd tell the truth.
Go to hell.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I Kurva!
The name! Say the name!
Older! Semine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their bloods will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to... you know...
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that they're based in Abakov. But what he came out with in the end about that Semine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Semine turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semine's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Berghoff trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Ugh.
You'll get yours one fucking day.
I don't know how to feel about this. All right. Before we go... Well, why am I not walking up the stairs? Nope. Weird. I think that's a bug. Hey! What?
Here you go. Take it.
I'm so sorry, buddy. They wouldn't let you inside? Don't worry, they're all dicks. Alright, so that torture went as well as I guess it could. Alright, I want to find out... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's fix all that. And... haggle.
Let's talk about the price. All right, I'm listening.
Let's bring it down to about $2.95.
You convinced me with that price.
Great. Better with my haggling. Wow. The rain sound is good. Just very, very loud. Where? He said there was a guy out here. Maybe it's over here? Oh.
Lord von Berghoff sent me. I'm supposed to collect a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
Ooh. Oh. I can't remember if I was using a long sword or a short sword. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Get your tiger by the toe. If you don't let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'll take a longsword.
A true swordsman's weapon. Good choice. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Bergov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
Sure.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
This isn't the best time for that. Come back later.
Oh. Alright. Cool. Now that I think about it, I think I've been using a short sword. No, maybe not. But mine is better than what they given me. This is the one thing I will say that kind of sucks in the regards of I played a lot of this. Although that riding Kurus is better. But like I've played this game a lot now. Ooh. Kind of like having some spurs. I think we've already read that. Uh, 6 hours to read a book, Jesus. Cool. So we'll get that out of here. Drop. Wow, I had a lot of that. Drop. Anything that's not good. Alright. Definitely more space.
What are you doing, lurking around without a light?
Oh, sorry. Shit.
Sword, or I'll put you in the stocks.
Nope, shit.
away with
Put that thing away, you lout! Do it now before you hurt
Oh my god!
someone.
Alright.
See, there's no need to be swinging a weapon around here.
Dude, I apologize. Yeah, in the last game,
Here,
it
Matt.
weren't as, well, dickish about it. What's that? What are you doing? Why are you up? Hans? Hans? Hans, what you doing? I could play some dice, but nah. Alright, let's go to bed. I did not think people were going to get upset about that. Cool. Oh, do I have a second floor? Okay, so there was a bug in the old game.
Why aren't you asleep?
Oh, sorry. There was a bug in the old game where walking upstairs sometimes didn't work 100%, which clearly seems to have come over to the new game.
Here, Matt.
There you go, bud. Yeah. There's a good dog.
You're my doggy, eh?
Okay. So, I guess now... well, you know what? Before we do
Good
that,
to
I'm
see
going to
you.
do a little bit of training with this dude if he's down here. And he is. Might as well learn some new skills in case everything goes south.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
Yeah.
As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful and an absolutely nimble weapon. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today in Prague, everyone is tripping over themselves to learn how to fight with one. I'll be happy to show you how to handle it better. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
That sounds good.
I'd like to
Teach me
haggle,
that.
but...
As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has 2 blades, and thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it around and hit your opponent's head. These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely deadly weapon. Now come and try it a few times.
Sure. Oh, I don't actually have to do it.
Good, good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
Cool. So I am seeing...
Hail Mary.
So while I'm doing this, I already saved it. I kind of want to go... I think I can go up here still. Although we'll see if this guy remembers me knocking about. He might not have enjoyed that. But who knows? Maybe that was his kink. Hey, dude. Ba-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. On print selectors. Da-da. Da-da-da. Ooh. Ooh. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da. I clearly didn't get the book that the guy was after because it would have said something. I'm not gonna read through all of it because I just want to do that. And now we drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Nothing. All right. Okay. So, save it again. Oh. Yeah, I guess I could check with the scribe. But we should probably... Let's continue the main quest. Although, can I go in here without them freaking out?
Good day. What do you need?
What now?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trosky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary, except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from, and then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I'll let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Holy
I
water?
reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you'll cause a panic. God be with you.
Okay. No one's in here. Anyway, can I eat? No. How is it stealing? I am a guest. Hey, Bertha.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws, but they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord von Berghoff has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the Maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the Maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget, 9 drops. Take care.
First thing I'm gonna do is forget. Oh my god. So I want to hear more about this very clearly fake demon.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Only that they're crawling out of fireplaces in the castle below the Maiden.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
My own mutt came and said hello. Alright. So she wants me to do that. Okay. What was his instructions? All these people are dorks. One second. Sorry, my dog is really looking for attention. Anytime I'm playing a game or doing anything that I'm recording, whether it be guitar or anything else, uh-oh.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
I think he was joking. But yeah, anytime I'm doing anything, my dog is just like, I need attention.
Ah, you must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right, my bad. I realised as soon as you left.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes. You'd just be leading me on again.
I wouldn't dare. But suit yourself. Just don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
That guy is a douchebag. I feel like I'm really hurting my reputation here. I'm still fine. But I feel like all of these people are just... Obviously, they're just making shit up. Where's my... Sorry. I guess we should... ask this last person. Oh, no, that's rob her. I don't want to rob her.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the Crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the Maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old Crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the Crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. See you soon, my friend.
Okay. I feel like they're both just being vindictive. Yeah, I feel like one person is just... Oh, the devil's coming from that side. Ah, the devil's coming from that side. I make better dinner. Something like that. I don't know. It's all a little shady to me. Yeah, he's upstairs? I think we came down through this way.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Oi. Alright. That. Just taking a long way, I guess. Oh, no. How's my health? Oh, I need nourishment. You guys got any food here? Anything you want to share? Ooh. Oh, stealing? Come on!
Well, do you feel better now you've stopped eating game?
Aye. Legs aren't nearly as swollen, but everything else has gone down.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner. Which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkove's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
I won't keep you any longer.
Alright. Save. Oh, I hate you.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Oh.
Your suspicions about Semine were correct. We found out young Semine was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary. Only complete fools would dare stand against me. And those village idiots are just that kind.
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
I feel like I made the wrong choice here.
There you are.
Like, I do...
Can we get going?
I did hate some of the elements of Semine, but I did have fun at the wedding, and they were very nice to me, so I feel like I shit the bed on this. But the die's been cast.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
Jesus so Christ. Mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us. So to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
All right, let's go. I do appreciate the follow button. And it looks like they might have fixed it so you actually keep up with the
Young Semine conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
Oh, man. I genuinely feel bad about what is probably going to transpire.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two, but this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
Ow!
What the? She disappeared out of nowhere. Yeah, I think they fixed the follow because now I'm actually keeping up speed. God, man, this game is so gorgeous. I never get sick of seeing it. I never get sick of playing it, at least so far. But I mean, I fall out of love with a game if I'm not into it very quickly. And this game has kept me in the entire way. And to the point that I think about playing it. This isn't going to go well.
Open the gates! The Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
Okay, maybe he is on it.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trosky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's
a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trosky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semine. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Bergov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill
Whoa,
those
whoa, whoa,
traitors!
whoa, 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 come on.
I couldn't trust that bear.
Come and get us! One more and we can go home!
You got him!
True blood! Yeah! There's more of them! Slice him up!
Bash him on the head!
Surprise, eh? Dumb grubber!
Yeah, don't spare him!
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this! All of us!
There is no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this! We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raze Semine to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough! Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergov's rat.
I really kind of wish I had killed him. I don't like him at all.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trosky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish
I really wish
me
I had just
so?
let them torch Semine.
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Bergov. But he's a foreigner, and I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and we...
I think I know where this is going.
We must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
Von Bergov already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov, and he's planning a big raid. We can take advantage of that.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him, hopefully he'll only take out his wrath there.
Meanwhile, we could flee.
And leave them to their fate? Betray my comrades in arms?
Older, look around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, von Bergov will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does von Bergov want to attack Nebakov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
The two of us will go back to Trosky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Bergov.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
Farewell. God save you. And us.
Fuck. Christ.
We should ride back and report this to von Bergov.
I think this would have happened regardless. It's just some minor details probably changed. But, that's the thing. I like Lord Semine. He's not a bad dude. His son is a little shit, and I wish I had killed him, though. Oh, man. How am I doing on food?
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Definitely. You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But von Bergov won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trosky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind, so we only just made it out. And, God, Henry, I don't know if I can do this.
We must. Like always.
I mean, again, the alternative was you burnt down a town with women and children in there. Or, I guess this game doesn't really have children. We don't know what happens to children in this game, but all the women and men who weren't involved in this whole raid. Although, I just realized I had side missions. That I believe are now gone. Shit. Let me check the journal. No, I think that ended up going. Although I've completed a lot of quests. But yeah. I think at the end of the day, I chose maybe the lesser of two evils. Because again, scorching a town that was not involved, I feel is marginally worse.
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
Just following my buddy. Oh, that's really cool because you can see it in the distance burning to the ground. Warhorse Studios, if you ever watch this video, which I assume you won't, great job. I love this game. I love the first game, but I love this game. And I cannot wait to see what you do next. I hope it won't take as long. Like, I'm totally worth the wait. But the selfish part of me is like, I would love to see something from you sooner. Because it was 8 years, I believe. I might be wrong. I thought it was 2017. It might have been 2018. But still. Long time. I'm curious what's going to happen when we get back. Just riding with Buddy Pebbles. Also, oh, Mutt's right behind me. I was just like, I swear I've gotten so used to Mutt not being there now because they don't let him walk around in the castle. Excuse me. Where are you going, man? In the entrance over there. Oh well. I'll follow him. He seems to know where he's going. I'm just going to take a nice look. I would definitely encourage anybody who has not picked up this game, check it out. First game, I think, is awesome. I think there's certain things in this game that are better, especially now, after having played it for so long. But first game is still awesome. I don't think I realized that he doesn't actually have his hands on the reins, which you kind of need to do to direct the horse. Alright. We talking, Hans? Maybe I'm gonna clean off the blood first. Looks a little less suspicious. Where'd he go? Didn't even wait for me, man. You gotta clean the blood off yourself, too. Maybe. Hans? Maybe you want to clean up the blood? It's gonna be hard to say you weren't there if you're covered in blood. No? No? Alright. I mean, I trust you, man, but,
Here, Mutt.
maybe a bad decision? Kinda hard to pretend you weren't involved. Okay. There's definitely I think this is maybe a newer bug, because I never had this much of an issue getting up the stairs before. It's fine. It's a big game. I can let bugs go in such a ambitious game. I mean, the Metro games had bugs, and I love those games to death. What you doing, Hans? Oh, how'd you get through the door? Are you going to bed? Are we going to talk to him? Because it feels like we're going to bed. Or you're going to bed. Yeah, he's going to bed. Okay, so we're not talking to him tonight. We're gonna handle that shit tomorrow. All right. Do I have any food that I can eat? Okay, you're getting too old. I can't even really tell. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Eat. Pretzel. Some bread. This is a bit too old. Cheese. Oh, I went a little too overboard with the cheese. Alright. Well, I guess I'm taking him down to bed. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Alright. I am going to put Henry to bed, and then this is going to be technically the first half of the playthrough, and then I will probably hop back on tomorrow and put this as the second part. So after I put him to bed, you'll get a weird transition into tomorrow where I'm probably wearing something different, or the same thing because I am a slob. Alright, let's save it. Let's sleep till morning. Maybe sleep in a little so that we don't get shit on. You know. Alright. You're gonna get a weird transition in now. Alright, it is Saturday morning, and I am happy to be back. Let's go, buddy. Okay, so they said that needed to be addressed tomorrow night. Maybe before we head up to report. Because I do worry that I might hit a point of no return because I killed this guy's men. And obviously I did technically hit a point of no return with the quest over in Semine. Because Semine got burnt down, so I don't have this one anymore. So... yeah, do I see a couple of other icons. But let's at least get the book before we leave. Just because I don't... like, I worry that I might not be able to come back. Like, if I miss the one quest, it's not as big a deal. Hi. Okay, so where did he say... he said the guy lost the book. Ask the cook. Alright. It's okay, buddy. I know they won't.
Silly doggy.
I'll talk to my dog. I know they won't let him anywhere in here. Okay. In here. Where is the cook? I still hate that it's considered stealing. Hey, dude. Oh. I'm allowed anywhere. I could rob you blind. Oh. Actually, I want to check something. So, I heard that you can actually... oh, no, maybe you can't do it here. Maybe it's in the player? Reputation. Oh, so here's the reputation. So it doesn't look like... a couple of spots that are neutral to me, which is fine. But... okay, so here's the stats. Wow, 1,000 hours has passed in here. Money acquired, distance traveled. Very cool. I have not been poisoned yet? I've been drunk for 74.3 hours in-game. Okay. Crime, that was what I was curious of. What? I've stolen 178 items. Probably from corpses looted. Alright. Okay. Let's... oh!
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Wrong cook. Ask the cook. Bertha, Regina, and Hirsch. You're not Bertha. Bertha! Are you Bertha? No, you're a different... where... do you guys take turns? Somebody's cooking in the day? Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Bertha! Ah, oh, come on. Maybe she's out here. No. Stable boy. It would seem you'd be biased, stable. Maybe the other one?
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Okay, why is everybody in that mood today? It's like a beautiful day in Bohemian, and you're all just going, hey! How you doing, Catherine? Not gonna talk? Alright. Housemaid. No stable boy here. That's where Nicodemus is. I don't really care. Son of a bitch! Stable boy. Cook Bertha. You're probably not down here. The carpenter. Hi, buddy. Why are there bones here? That seems odd. go maybe explore down the hill, see. Although it does seem like no, and it's saying that they're all within the castle, so.
Be careful.
No, because that area down here is technically a part of it. Everybody's got that line. Everybody is such a downer. Stable boy. No, you're all just hired hands. I don't care about you. I'm gonna start interrogating them like Batman. Just beating them and being like, "Where's the stable boy?" Oh, that's so stupid. Alright, but seriously, where's the stable?
I went to see my brother.
And?
Talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about. Got it?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You're... like, this is another stable. Are we just not working down by where we need to be?
Excuse me.
Get the fuck out of the way. Okay, I overshot the area insanely. So he must not be out here. I must have to look around up there, but I'm just a little confused. Like, that must be the area that he would normally go. We gotta find a stable boy, a cook, and somebody else. And I have found none of them. Again, I just want to make sure that I get this at least done, because that Miller quest was, you know, long. So I might as well commit to at least finishing that. I don't think I'll be too upset if I miss the demons one, but I'll try and do it. I'm not going to do it right now, but hopefully, hopefully the next quest is not,
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Yeah, piss off. Oh, no, 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 no.
Wait.
Never was there, never was there. But hopefully the next one won't stop. But if it does, then I lose that quest. But I'm not losing the Miller quest. But if it doesn't, then I'll quickly do it before. Based on what I know of the last game from playing it. Wait, is this one of them? Regina the Maid. Birth of the Cook. Maybe he's in here. Hello. No. I don't need anything from you. Why am I still getting that option?
Jesus Christ be praised.
G'day, g'day.
Careful. You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
Yeah? Not a threat? Stupid blacksmith? Bertha!
Greetings. Do you need something?
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libac to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
I don't want to give... I really hate this woman. So...
Listen, Bertha.
Ooh, shit. I feel like this is high enough, but I don't know.
I'm glad that you're such a reliable woman. I appreciate your skill with words, and that you didn't even give the slightest hint to what ails Nickford. I thought secrets were safe with me too. But it turns out I still have a lot to learn. From people like you. Nickford should be glad he came across people he can trust like the two of us. But for us to help him, first you have to tell me what ails him.
Well, I'd feel guilty if Lord Libac got worse because of my stubbornness. Very well, then. Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Just say it. He shot himself.
It was in the privy down below the Crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
Oh, that's funny. Again, this game has made me laugh so many times. It's just really well written. Okay, so we talked to Bertha. Who was next? Regina or Hirsch? Wait, what was Regina's? She's just a housemaid, right? No. Regina! You're a cook. I assume that is not where I want to go. Herman, little head.
What are you roaming around here for?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
You are not who I'm looking for. Excuse me. Hi. You're also not who I'm looking for. Come on. Where is everybody? God damn it. What's up here? How's it going, dude? That's locked. Alright. Wait, did I never see this? Oh my god. I think because when I came in here it was so dark, I never saw anything. Come on, man. I never saw anything. God damn it. Anybody up here? No. Okay. Part of me's like, should I just sprinkle it on there now? But it does say you should do it at midnight. I'm just like, that seems like a whole hassle and a half. Alright. Let's get back downstairs. And let's find Hirsch. And Regina. Everybody's closing doors all of a sudden. Every time I hear the bells now, I'm just like, oh, I'm running late. I gotta save Hans. But I do not. He's saved. We're cool. Buddies again. Hi. Alright. Hi, bud.
Here, Mutt.
I'm sorry, there's not much food that I have right now. That'll have to do. Are you the stable boy? No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks. Knocked into you. Where the hell would a stable boy be? Okay, you're both cooks. You're useless to me. In regard, that's the armory. Check down here, I guess, or did I come down here? Whoop. Sorry.
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness on the pillory.
You saw me literally just walk in. Fine, I'll just pay.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right, then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now be on your way.
God damn it. That was a complete accident. And again, you saw how far I came into the room. There was no chance. They really need to resolve that issue with the stairs. I think it's just collision detection. Like maybe the bottom stairs isn't recognized as being a part of it, or who knows. Where is these two stupid people? You're not. Okay. Okay. Seems I can come in here. Nobody's getting upset.
Who do we have?
Oh, shit. Nope, don't want to talk to you right now. I'm trying to do something else, man. Okay, that all just loops back around to him. I swear, I've been through most of this place already. Where the hell are these people? They can't be up here. That would make no sense. Ugh. We'll check it out. Oh, that's Father Nicodemus. Cool. What the hell? Oh, this must be his quarters? But wait a minute. Wasn't this? Oh, yeah, because he was right there. Okay. So he's gone now. I guess we'll talk to you
Lord
quick.
be with you. What do you need?
You don't remember when I choked you out, do you?
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me, Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
Whew. That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water. If they dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and rid us of that hellspawn. May the Lord guide you.
Oh, superstitions. The guy's just creating his stories so people will come to him. They're just like, yeah, he fought against the devil.
I apologize.
That's fucking metal. And he won? Let's go see that guy. And then you find out he's just kind of a tool.
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Be that as it may, my nose would surely appreciate it. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's the money. Just to run along to the bathhouse.
Oh, Regina!
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
That was complete nonsense. I was embarrassed to read it.
Imagine how I felt having to listen to it.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But he thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here, talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I understand. Just one more thing, please. When was the last time you saw Nickvard? And where?
The last time was in the Knight's Hall. But that was a long time ago. I found that message a few days ago. Hard to say where he's off to.
Thanks anyway.
Damn it. Okay. We're gonna save. Now we gotta find... we gotta find Hirsch. I have not even seen a Hirsch. I don't think. Walking on the table there, eh, buddy? Alright. No one here. See, the problem is that the most sense is that Hirsch would be down by the stupid stables. I feel like I'm going to open one of these doors and it'll be like, hey, don't go there. I'm good. Hey, buddy. You seen a stupid stable boy? Hey! Seen a stable boy? Get out of the way!
Good
God damn it.
I apologize.
Oh, I just did a loop. Damn it! Alright. I gotta find a stupid stable boy. Riveting gameplay, I know. I don't even see him. Okay, I've scoured these floors, although I did think I did that before, and apparently completely missed some people. Alright. But I don't think he would be up in the castle. Stable boy doesn't seem like he would be up here. He seems like he'd be right around here. Or down the hill. Okay, let's just make sure he's not hidden in the darkness, sleeping off something. In here. In here. Cut! Ooh. Oh, shit. Trying my best not to steal. Mutt? You okay there, buddy?
You better watch out for me. Got it?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing
One
a
of
great
these
job
times,
keeping watch.
I am going to insult these assholes. Okay. We don't need to talk right now. Let's check in here. Nothing. Oh, no. God, the stable boy is elusive. Ooh. Oh, it's a piece of shit. I'm getting a little angry now.
Keep close to the others. It's
Where
not safe.
is this stupid stable boy? Wait. No, that's Kabat.
Did you hear about what happened at the beach?
Let's check in here. Oh. Okay, no. Maybe in here? God damn it. I mean, from their perspective, me walking around just crazily looking for Herschel.
Without anyone...
Like, it says that he is in this area. Okay.
Noticing. Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain.
Run down here quick. Check and see if he's down here again. And then we're gonna go... maybe he's up here. It's the one area I don't think I've gone. I swear I'm gonna kill this guy when I find him. Come on! There are you, stable boy. There he is!
Lord be with you. I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libak. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing, hmm?
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libak, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nickvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I'm not.
Ha! That's exactly what a spy would say. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side. The side that Nickvard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses.
Very close to murdering this man.
First a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
Listen, Hirsch.
Don't try any word games on me. Persuasion, threats. I know about them spy tricks. Deeds talk louder than words. For example, like bringing me a sword.
Listen here, asshole. You and your sun hat are about this close to being cleaved in twain.
You wanted a sword? So look at what I got for you.
Nothing.
I don't want an invisible sword. Them are spy swords. Suspicious.
Fuck, I hate this guy.
I'll think of a way to...
Alright. Where's my horse? I had a sword on there. Let's give him a common longsword, stupid nerd.
About Nick.
Got that sword.
You wanted a sword?
There you go.
That's perfect. Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickvard, then?
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Berghoff. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle. And I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
God, I hate this guy. So, what was it the woman said? She had said... Bertha... Privy's near the combat area. That is where he would be. guessing it's like after nightfall or something. Okay.
So when to see my
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Greetings.
You aren't Nick Vard, are you? No. Another hired hand. Alright. Hans looks like he's kind of passed out here. I'm gonna leave you to it, buddy. Nah. Oh! Okay. So I've got his digestive stuff. Maybe. I don't actually know if it's his, but... Now I gotta find this asshole? Let's see if he knows. Maybe he's up here?
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Okay, alright, sorry. Wasn't trying to do shit, man.
You shouldn't be bothering us
What the fuck are you talking about? No one has had any problems with me going up there. What is your problem? What a jerk. Oh. Why am I not allowed? I used to be able to go in here without any sort of problems. Doesn't say I can't be here. There's no... Oh, it does. I'm a liar. Alright, I need to get down quick then. Quick. Okay. I gotta find this guy. The only clues I had was outside. I talked to the Hirsch. Disappeared into the void. Okay. Let's look at the map. Is there something in the surrounding area that would... Like, I only see the archery range, quarry, Vagrant's hut. All right. Give me 5 seconds to look around for him in the castle again, and then, because I don't think it's compelling to watch me just run around for, we've already been going for 40 minutes, so just gonna go to that. All right, we are trying outside the castle now. I have a theory, but I don't know if it will yield results. Ooh.
You must be Nick Vard, eh?
Keep close to others.
Correct.
It's not safe here. Another senseless death.
Oh.
Where's that damned gravedigger?
Okay. I don't want to strip him of his clothes. Man.
What a fucking game.
Oh.
Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Crazel wants, but it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
How did he die?
Senseless death.
Okay. You're just gonna repeat your lines and stand there near shit? I'm still curious how he died out here. But we've got the book. So now the question is, do we want to fast travel back to the miller and just finish that quest and then come back for that? Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna... Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm fine. Pew, pew. We're gonna go there, hand this book to him. I haven't seen him since the wedding. Oh, this is such a long way. Stop and rest.
Hey, fellow, we're an honest lot.
God be with you.
What have you found, boy? The other day for a great cook.
What have you found? Are these guys actually honest, or are they bad dudes? What up, dude?
I'll be glad to have a drink with you, fellows.
That's precisely what young Petska and me are doing here. We like to roll dice, too.
Well, I'll be more than happy to play with you. But first, I need to know who you are.
No worries there. I'm Bohush. Me and Petska here are just honest-to-goodness labourers.
Not that it's any of my concern, but you don't look like labourers to me. What's with the weapons?
Well, the roads can be very perilous nowadays, so it's good to have a piece of steel for protection, right? Luckily, it usually only takes a well-aimed smack or a couple of punches, and I can lay anyone out with my bare hands.
You smell of horse sweat, yet I see no horses.
Look, no disrespect. We may not be labourers, true, but we're no crooks neither. In short, we look for horses. For a very well-heeled mistress. But only strays, that's all.
So, horse traders for hire?
Yeah, something like that. But we're pretty bored right now, and we're at a loose end.
You say you're good at wrestling?
Oh, yeah. I could show you if you want.
Well, I'll wager I'm a better fighter than you any day, Bohush.
You're on! I'll gladly smash you up and earn some coin in the process.
Okay.
Ah! Christ, I'm hit!
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself!
Okay, okay.
I'm just getting started.
Bullshit. Okay, come on. Oh, bullshit.
Fucking hell! Wanker!
All right, come on. Oh, okay.
Come on, then! Ah!
Gotcha.
Fuck, that was well fought. Here's your coin as promised. We're even, right?
Nice fight. A nicer coin. Goodbye, Bohush.
Kick the shit out of you. All right. I am still not overly convinced about this guy and his friends. But I don't think I can challenge him on that. This poor bastard. Alright, you know what? I think I actually, if I fast travel on pebbles, it's faster. Weird, I know. No. Come on. There we go. Before we fast travel back, I might go check Semine and see what it's looking like. Probably not good. But I'll also get some food here. Maybe sleep.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself. This really is something.
I should have looked.
But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Ah, of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes Trismegistus. Saltpeter from the carcass pit. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Kraser, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
What the hell? I know.
Here, Mutt!
I don't really have any food for you, buddy. I apologize. You know what? I'm actually fine on food. Alright, I guess we are walking this way? What is up with this fella? You alright there, man? What is a cumin doing here? Hi. What you doing, buddy? I'll leave you to it. I could kill him, but as we have learned, not all of them are bad. And that could have been another guy who was related to our buddy. Our drinking buddy. I guess we're finally going to see the end of this side quest that took ages. Way longer than the blacksmith one. I think if I was to ever play this all the way through again, I would definitely just go with the blacksmith. That was not a quick series of quests, but it was faster than this. Up here.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Krazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
like always. You'll send me off somewhere to look for something, and you'll have a fancy speech to go with it.
He knows you now as well as we do, Miller.
I do tend to do that, true enough. But no, today things will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
Never mind him. Speak.
All right, then. This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
You're trying to find a cure for death? An elixir of immortality?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Immortality is the goal of every scholar, at least the spiritual kind. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Semine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
Okay.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
So they kicked you out?
I didn't give them the pleasure. I left myself. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university. The art of combination and dissolution, the key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science, alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Semine and started a new life.
What did your parents say when you returned from your studies?
My mother had already passed away. All my father said was, "I knew you'd be back." And he sent me to haul sacks of flour. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take over the mill from him. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
What is it? So it burns? More than that! It makes a big bang!
A very big bang. But don't worry. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold. And that he even started writing a book called
Feuerwerkbuch.
We can believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trosky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
This seems like a bad idea. Especially with these guys. They all seem... not good. Move further back. Move further back. Henry. Henry, move further back.
Looks like it ain't working.
I got me a tiny bit.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
All right.
Crazel?
Fuse didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes, boiled in wine.
Very well, if you say so. I'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, Bonnie. In due time.
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours? What does that have to do with the gunpowder magazine?
Just that I was wondering that the explosions didn't bother him at all. At least he won't suffer here. And now I'm not surprised he was so unhappy with that bastard Vasarik. Farewell, and take a bath, for goodness sake. You look awful.
What? I guess I haven't taken a bath in a while. Where did he go? Oh, that's alchemy. Okay. Oh, well, take a bath there. He must have headed down the path. Oh my god! Still telling me I'm stealing food.
Black powder? Well, now.
You didn't expect that, eh?
I'm not so stupid that I wouldn't realise you're not just milling wheat here.
Bollocks! You thought we was brewing the elixir of eternal life here, you blockhead! Anyways, I hope the miller gives us a bit of extra coin now things has finally worked out.
Ah, in the worst case, you can go back to licking the walls of pigsties.
But next time you'll be coming with me. Take care, and consider taking a bath, eh?
Okay. Can everybody not be so insulting about it? I threw myself into, you know, a little bit of a wash. Oh, shit. I missed the right path. Right there.
You silly doggy.
There it is. But I am getting the hint that I will need to take a bath because otherwise it's going to affect my stats and ability to charm. Which, can't lose that. Henry loses... Oh! It actually shows... I didn't notice that. There's a smell icon right beside your health. That's weird. Where the hell did Oh, there he is. Wow, you got a good head start there, dude. Wow, that is a lot of shit now.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they work brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill, or that I could become invisible.
Ah, but black powder is no less a miraculous creation.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Berthold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Lord Semine has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed.
Excuse me, I wasn't done talking to you.
So how about that book of yours, Crazel?
Wouldn't you like to know?
All secretive again, are we? I thought we got past that.
Sorry, Henry. Force of habit. My great work is complete. I picked up where Black Bertolt left off and brought his conclusions to a close. I believe that my work will lay the foundations of a new world where knowledge will forever reign over darkness.
Sounds interesting. Could I at least get a peek?
Sorry, Henry, but that won't happen. If anyone heard about the book, the church would be after me, like a dog after a rabbit. I hid the original so well, even you wouldn't be able to find it. Believe me, I made an effort.
You know I'd never tell anyone about it.
And what if you were tortured, huh? No. You can never be too sure. I even made an exact copy, just to be safe. That was even more work than we had with the original.
So maybe you could lend me this copy?
It's no longer here. I paid a messenger to take it to Kuttenberg, to someone I owe a lot to.
Well, shoot. Did I technically fail that other quest then? Or did I technically... where is it? Nope. That's fine. I guess I probably could have taken it back to him, but I finished it. Alright, we are going to wash. Yeah. Will this solve my smelly problem? Yes.
Greetings.
Go upstairs. Sleep. And then in the morning, or actually, it is night, so maybe I should head back. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do, because then I can finish that demon's quest here before we do the next main one. Goddamn. So much to do in this game.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
I'm whistling for my horse, idiot. God. Anyway, where are we? Going back. To the castle. What time is it? It'll be about midnight when I get back there. Yeah? Sweet. Why is my horse not with me?
Well. Von Burgov's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
I don't really
Good to see you, friend.
trust any of this. Alright, so let's go into the castle, and we will sprinkle our holy water on stuff. I am curious to see if that quest will factor into something later on. Because, like, the explosive powder and everything, that seems like it'd be really useful for, you know, something war-related. Okay. Okay. The music immediately switches to just... Okay. Sorry.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Sorry. I got real irritated with that. Nothing in here. Anybody else? Oh. If I steal it quick and then drop it. And we're just gonna save it real quick. Da, da, da. Learn. No. Oh, and then it actually uses it up, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's check in here, I guess. Maybe there's a fire. Nope, that leads to outdoors. Alright. Where's the next fire we gotta put out? Anything in here? Don't see it. I think this heads outside, yeah? No? Well, both these head upstairs, so. That heads outside, that heads outside. Sprinkle water.
Do it.
Okay. Weird little sounds happening.
That should do it.
Maybe the next room. No, I gotta go. There's gotta be more ways to get upstairs. Yeah. Just check down here quick. Doesn't look like nothing. Now we go upstairs. Probably another fireplace. Yep.
8, 9.
Creepy. Occam's razor. Interesting. Whoa. Sorry, dude. You guys got a fireplace in here? Sorry, Hans.
Don't show yourself here again.
Good night, everybody. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe I should tell her what happened?
No.
Alright. We'll talk in the morning about the person who was in love with you, who died in the latrine. Died in the latrine. Alright. So, now we gotta go to the other side of the castle. And do this quick. Gah! Just before I go in here, in case anybody starts to get suspicious of me. Okay. Sprinkle.
I won't be getting past this.
Sorry. Nothing down there elsewise. Oh, fireplace.
They won't be getting past this.
Okay. Nope. Nope. Guess we're going up a floor. Any fireplaces? No. Although I really hope I don't have to go in that door, because my lock pick. I need to do more lock picking. But it's just one of those things that you're like, Oh, private area, private area. Alright. I'll be back if I have to be. Okay, I guess the rooms that I'm allowed to go into any room where there would be a fire and not get in trouble. It seems, because I used to have problems coming into this room. Up. Let's try here first. Nothing. Anything in here? Nothing. Up another floor. There we go.
That should do it.
One more fireplace. Or something else. How's it going, dudes? Ah.
A little more here.
Cool. There we go. So now we can head downstairs. Maybe steal a tiny bit of food. Well, we don't really need food, but it might be good to ensure that we're ready for what's to come next. We can't talk to the Chamberlain because it is too late and he is probably in bed. So we will go and put ourselves to bed. Nope. No one's gonna care. Hopefully. I feel like if they came up to me in the morning and were just like, hey, somebody saw you in the kitchen, you stole a tiny bit of food. Although that was the time period. It was very much, yeah, you stole a loaf of bread. We're going to have to take your hands. All right. Couple of hours of sleep. Feeling good. Let's get on with the day. Go find that jackass who is over here. Hi.
Good morning.
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. We're open.
Cool. Hot. We're not gonna do some pleasant company. I don't think I am hurt, so yeah.
Prepare me a hot bath and wash my clothes.
Great. But it'll cost you.
How much? $9.4. Come on, let's
talk
haggle.
about the price.
Come on.
Certainly. No problem.
How about $3.50?
All right, then. Let's get to it. Follow me.
She did not seem overly happy about that. But...
The water's nearly cold, but I think we got you all cleaned up.
Oh, thanks.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Oh, sorry. Genuinely didn't mean to run into you. We're gonna save. And where's the Chamberlain now? Still in the same spot. Ish. God, I hate that guy.
I apologize.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice now.
Is he in? Oh my God, he's moving. He's on the move. Get out of the way.
Careful.
Get out of the way.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
Aye, aye.
Get out of the way. Chamberlain! Stop walking away from me. I got rid of your demons. Oh, should I tell him about all this?
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trosky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward.
You think?
Does the name Nick Vard Libak ring a bell?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time. What about him?
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trosky Castle walls, where the guardhouse privies are. He apparently overestimated his strength while, on his little excursion.
Are you serious? My God. I'll send someone there immediately.
I'm not done.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble.
Thank you.
God be with you.
You dick. How's it going, Hans? We're not talking? You wanted to talk earlier. Maybe I screwed that up. That's okay. I guess, yeah, now we can go talk to Otto and
My father always said we shouldn't pick
worry
sides,
about that.
and I follow his advice. In war, you make one bad decision.
We're back from Semine, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Okay.
Sir, with regard to Semine...
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Semine and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is... dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Semine didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out. Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semine folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded. We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal.
I'm just letting him talk. He's doing it fine.
Didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Semine garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek. Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
I hope the flames could be seen all the way to Nebakov. Those bastards will soon meet the same fate. That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebakov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
Okay, so I've already done the Demons of Trosky. Well, this might be the perfect spot to end for today, just because it seems like I'm going into a series of quests back to back. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Definitely going to be more of this week. I have Still Wakes the Deep's probably finale coming tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll see what other game we pop into the slot. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, or subscribe. Don't feel obligated, but it does help me fight YouTube's algorithm. Anyways, my name is Shane, and I'll see you next time.